Hello, everybody. Hope you all are doing great today on this Friday, March afternoon. I'm going to be doing a movie review, and I just recently got them from Amazon. They're not horror films. They're classified as horror films, but not exactly. But they're more like thriller films, and it's this right here. It's The Final Destination. I got this from Amazon. It's the five film collection. I'll be reviewing the first Final Destination in this video, and I'll be reviewing the others later on in other videos, separate videos. I'll be making a separate video for each review. So I'll be reviewing Final Destination. Now, Final Destination, it was released in the year 2000. And it stars Devon Sawa, Ali Larter, and Kerr Smith. Now, Final Destination, it's about these high school students. I guess they're like senior class, obviously. All right, so they're getting ready to board a big school field trip, senior trip to Paris. They're getting ready to go on a plane, to fly to Paris. And Devon Sawa, he plays as the lead character in this movie. His character is Alex Browning. Alex Browning, he's one of the high school students, of course, and he has like all these these predictions, like premonitions, visions of like things that are going to happen, and it's premonitions about death. Now, once they all board the plane to go to Paris, like right before the plane gets ready to take off, he falls asleep. And he has like a dream, like his premonition is like of the plane exploding, and and they all die and stuff like that. I mean, it is a very traumatizing scene. It's like it almost made me like not want to ever like travel on a plane again. Of course, with that being said, I have traveled on a plane a couple times. It's been years though, but yeah, I have traveled on an airplane before. But after even though watching this, it's almost made me aerophobic. I ain't gonna lie. I guess a lot of people have watched Final Destination, or have become scared of flying on planes after watching the first scene and how where the movie begins. But yes, yeah, this is a really good movie. It's very suspenseful. Now, other thing is, I'm trying not to spoil it too much, but yeah, like Alex Browning and Claire Rivers, who's played by Ali Larter, and this other guy, he's like a complete asshole, and he's like your typical high school bully, Carter Horton, played by Kerr Smith. Yeah, Alex Browning and them and a few others, Billy Hitchcock. Yeah, they all and one of the teachers, Mrs. Luton. They all survived the plane explosion, because they were pulled off the plane. When Alex started having a panic attack, warning people to get off the plane and tell them that it was about to explode after takeoff. But yeah, they were the ones that get off the plane, and these two FBI agents, they come to the airport. And they interrogate, the students, what they witnessed, and they interrogate Alex Browning. It's almost like as if the way they question him, like they accuse him, like as if he had something to do with the plane explosion, and they are, of course, wanting to find out how he knew the plane explosion, how he knew it was going to happen, so they question him on that. So, but with that, after the plane exploded, it's like they pretty much cheated Death there, and Death starts stalking Alex Browning and Claire Rivers and the others one by one. And Alex Browning, he tries to track down, like what Death has got in for him. He tries to find like the pattern of death, like he finds out like what the order of the people that got off the plane was supposed to die in and all that. Yeah, and he's trying to go out and help people, and save them, because he knows like death is stalking them. Him and his one of his friends, dies a pretty painful death. I'm not going to say how, and I don't want to throw anything out here or spoil anything. So yeah, his friend Todd, has a horrible, deadly accident. Yeah, and he was one of those that one of his students, that got off the plane and avoided, dying in the explosion. But yes, Final Destination. I recommend this movie if you haven't seen it. It was a very popular franchise in the 2000s. But yes, yeah, Final Destination. You should check it out and watch this movie. It'll leave you on the edge of your seat, especially the first time you watch it. It's very suspenseful. Now, one thing I will say about the Final Destination movies, like after you've watched the first 2 or 3 films, yeah, you pretty much have an idea like what all is going to happen, except like it's just different scenarios. So yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, that's all I have for Final Destination, and then here later on I'll do a review in another video for Final Destination 2, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching and have a good day.